Although he sounds a little bit like Stephen Fry, which makes it okay.
I don't remember the voice. It's not.
Okay. Still English, you know, and compelling voice. I can listen to him for a while, but he sounds kind of creepy.
Well, he is trying to dictate our lives.
Better than scary ghost things jumping out at me.
You may have been playing a horror game before this.
I don't like things scaring me.
And as promised, I will show you the other option possible in this room.
Okay. Ah!
But Stanley simply
closed the
handle
door.
The pressure. What if he had to make a decision?
Other
what if a crucial
option?
outcome fell under his responsibility? He had never been trained for that. No. This couldn't go anywhere except badly. The thing to do now, Stanley thought to himself, is to wait. Nothing will hurt me. Nothing will break me. In here I can be happy forever. I will be happy. Stanley waited. Hours passed, then days. Had years gone by? He no longer had the ability to tell. But the one thing he knew for sure, beyond any doubt, was that
there's
if he
no clock
waited
in
long
here.
enough,
Oh, no, there it is.
answers would
I should be able to tell that.
Eventually, someday, they would arrive. Soon, very soon now, this will end. He will be spoken to. He will be told what to do. Now it's just a little bit closer.
Can you use the phone?
Now it's even closer. Here it comes.
So you died in the room?
Yep.
Awesome. So you can't use the computer. You can't use the phone. You can't go through the files or anything.
Nope.
So that was the only option in the room.
I can't even hide under the desk.
Awesome. Okay, so onward.
You told me to check every door?
Yeah.
I can't wait to tell this story to my co-workers, Stanley thought. How amusing they'll find it. Oh, won't we all just laugh and laugh at the time I thought everyone had gone missing.
Everybody did go missing.
Is it just doors on pass by, or do I go out of my way for doors?
Sure, go out of your way. There might be an open door.
Stanley went around touching every little thing in the office, but it didn't make a single difference, nor did it advance the story in any way.
He's trying to tell us not to go to every door.
Who's the boss?
Me.
Exactly.
And I want to see if there's an open door somewhere.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his
How
left.
many more options were there going through the one on, what, the right?
Through this door, there is an option with the phone, and we did not take the red door.
There was another option with the phone?
Yes.
What, you simply just didn't answer it?
Not exactly.
Okay. We'll go with that, but
You want me to go to the phone?
yes.
Okay.
I want to try, like, every
This
possible
was not
option
the
that we
correct way
have
to the
time
meeting
to
room,
try.
and Stanley knew it perfectly
It depends
well.
on whether or not I
Perhaps he
remember
wanted
it.
to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. That's her,
What was the other
Stanley.
option with the phone?
You need to be... Oh, no, you can't... Did you just unplug the phone? That wasn't supposed to be a choice. How did you do that? You actually chose incorrectly? I didn't even know that was possible. Let me double check. No, it's definitely here, clear as day. Stanley picks up the phone. He's taken to his apartment where he finds his wife, and the two pledge themselves
No,
to
you
one another.
kill us.
Music comes in, fade to white.
We know your
no
lies.
credits. Not picking up the phone is actually somehow an incorrect course of action. How is that even possible? None of these decisions were supposed to mean anything. I don't understand. How on earth are you making meaningful choices? What did you... Wait a second. Did I just see... No, that's not possible. I can't believe it. How had I not noticed it sooner? You're not Stanley. You're a real person. I can't believe I was so mistaken. This is why you've been able to make correct and incorrect choices. And to think I've been letting you run around in this game for so long. If you'd made any more wrong choices, you might have negated it entirely. It's as though you completely ignored even the most basic safety protocol for real-world decision-making. Or did you not grasp the severity of the situation? Well, I won't have that kind of risk on my watch. I'm going to stop the game for a moment so we can
You can't tell us what to do. We're Kiki and Grieve.
In the real world. Please observe this helpful instructional video.
Okay. Okay.
Choice. It's the best part of being a real person. But if used incorrectly, can also be the most dangerous. For example, in this scenario, a hypothetical real person named Stephen has a choice. He could spend years helping improve the quality of life for citizens of impoverished third world nations.
Why
or
would
he could
that...
systematically set fire to every orphan living in a 30-kilometer radius of his house. Which choice would you make? Remember that unlike
Not
here,
lighting
the
a
real
cigarette
world
for a
makes
child?
sense, and at no time should you make a choice that does not conform to rational logic. If you find yourself speaking with a person who does not make sense,
Well,
in all
that's just silly.
likelihood,
2
that
plus
person is
2
not
equals
real.
fish, not 2
Allow
plus
the
4.
person to finish
Oh,
their
God.
thought, then provide an excuse why you cannot continue talking. Turn to a partner and practice saying, "My goodness, is it 4:30? I'm
My
supposed to be
goodness,
having a
is it
bad sack and
4:30?
crack."
No, it's not. Practice.
I just did that.
Excellent. Making choices on a regular basis is the best part to a healthy decision-making process.
What
Most
the
medical
hell?
professionals recommend making at least 8 choices per day. Do you make more than 8? Less?
Whoa.
And finally, if you begin to wonder if your
Why
choices
is
are
everybody
actually
smoking?
meaningful and whether you'll ever make a significant contribution to the world, just remember
Yes, that's
that in
your
the
issue with
vast
that.
emptiness of space, your thoughts and problems are materially insignificant, and the
Thank
feeling
you.
should subside. At this time, your instructor will guide you in an exercise to test and reinforce the material covered in this video.
Okay.
Ah, welcome
What
back.
the hell happened
We
to the
have
room?
noticed that this room has begun to deteriorate as a result of narrative contradiction. But not to worry. Now that you're properly informed on good decision-making, we're going to revisit a choice you made just a few minutes ago and see what the correct thing to do would have been. This way, please.
Okay. Is that the only choice that we have?
Not so.
Okay. What choice are we revisiting? Okay. So onto the list.
Look how it has gates now, so
Oh.
Now that we know your choices are meaningful, we can't have you jumping off the platform and dying. Imagine the main character dying senselessly halfway through the story.
Damn.
That story would make no sense at all.
I wanted to jump
We just
off
need to
onto
get you
the
home
thing
as soon as
again.
possible before the narrative contradiction gets any worse. Unfortunately, it seems this place is not well equipped to deal with reality.
Okay. That's not fair.
And see, we can't jump to our death.
Okay. Doors.
Ah.
I'm just gonna assume that all the shut doors are locked.
Almost there. You'll take the door on the left, back to the correct ending, the story will have resolution once again, and you'll be home free in the real world.
They say we turn around in the
Now
room.
remember, all you need to do is behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and
If
you'll
the
be
right
fine.
door opens,
All
take it.
right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left. No! Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry back in the other direction. Perhaps we're not too late.
Why is it all freaked up? God. I guess now you have to take the door on the left, huh?
Do I?
Well, there was nowhere to go in the right one. I don't want to do what he says, but there was nowhere else to go.
I can't believe, after everything we talked about, that my story, you've destroyed my work. Why? For what? What did you get out of that?
We went the way that you
What did you
wanted.
think was so special about
We
seeing
screwed
the
it
game
up.
undone, left here like so much garbage? It's worthless now. And what am I supposed to do? Even if there were a way to continue, would it be worth it? To know that my story is now incorrect?
Why are things
How can I
falling
go back
apart?
to that? I
Because
can't
we're
erase that
real.
knowledge. I'll have to live with it forever, reliving its impossibility forever. I couldn't live that way. Is it better to shut the game down entirely? To willingly destroy all of my work? I don't know. What's the answer? What do I do? What do I do? What do I... No, I have to. I have to shut the game down. I have to.
Why?
I have to.
Nah.
Go out the door. Alright. Damn. Oh god.
Oh, I'm here. I'm still here. Here in this pile of rubbish. With you. You.
Can you go
Who
through
thought
there?
you were so clever. Now look where we are.
Where?
My
The
entire
door
game
that's
is
gonna open.
destroyed.
This one
It
or
was the only
this
thing
one?
in the world that
That
was
one.
mine, and you've run it into the ground.
Nope.
What?
Nope.
Did you think that would be funny?
Okay,
You
I
just
guess
had to
the
see.
open door.
Didn't I impress upon you how important it was to be
Well, that's
like
not an open door.
Stanley? He actually knows how to do what I tell him to. He understands that if I say to do something, there's a damn good reason for it.
We go up on
That
that.
thought hadn't even occurred to you, had it? That there's a world
Nope.
outside of you?
I guess we have to stay in the room, huh?
Listen to him, bitch.
My story. If you'd just gone through the door on the left, you would have seen it. There was a
There are
whole
still so
underground
many
facility.
choices in the
You
door
would have
on the
destroyed
right.
it and been victorious. It would have been so perfect. I worked so hard on it. I tried so hard. Behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine.
I love pissing him off, though.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left. No! Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry. Behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first.
So now we have to go through the left door.
Task. Just follow my lead
Am I
and you'll
doing
be
it?
fine. All right. When Stanley
No,
came
go
to a
through
set
the
of
right
2
door.
open doors, he entered
If this
the door on
happens
his
one
left.
more time,
Oh,
if this happens one more time, then we're going through the one on the
No!
left.
Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry. Behave exactly as Stanley would.
Oh,
That
God.
means choosing responsibly and always putting
Fine,
the story
go through the
first.
door on the
I'm quite
left.
sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left. Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
How to solve a dispute with Kenny Worker. What? You most of all. Okay, so the only option is that open door, right? So we go through the open door.
am I still checking doors?
Yeah. Room closet.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his
Well,
boss's
that's
office.
ridiculous.
Let's just say normally things are slightly different, but we pissed him off.
Stepping inside his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled,
What?
Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this,
Why?
until he saw the door with a voice receiver next to it. Surely behind this door lay all the answers to his questions. And beyond all probability, he knew the passcode. He had seen it on his boss's computer just last week. Night Shark 115. Was this the code to open the door? Would it still work? There was only one way to find out.
I will tell you that
Stanley had
the
been trained never to
boss's
speak up,
office
but
does
now
not know
he
what
would
it
draw from within himself
Okay.
the courage to face the unknown. He drew a sharp breath and then spoke the code.
What?
we, as Stanley, have no voice.
Oh, awesome.
Stanley spoke the code. Night Shark 115. He spoke it into the receiver, right there on the wall.
But you can't speak, so there's a direction that you can't follow.
I'm sorry, is there a problem? You didn't mishear me, did you? Please speak the code into the receiver. Otherwise, we can't get on with the story. This is a crucial step.
Yeah, but we can't speak.
Okay, fine, you're not gonna do it, but you know what? It's pretty humiliating to bring you this far, only for you to suddenly decide you have better things to do. I asked you for this one single thing, for your respect. The kind of respect Stanley shows for his choices. He knows what it means to take a story seriously. If you didn't want to see what I had to show you, then why did you come here? You had a choice, you know. You could have gone through the door on the right. You could have done whatever the hell you wanted over there. Why did you come this way?
You kind of forced
Say
it on
something
us.
to me. Explain
Yeah.
yourself, you coward. When Stanley came to a set of two open doors, he entered the door on his left. Stanley? Hello? Are you... Is everything okay? Stanley, please. I need you to make a choice. I need you to walk through the door. Are you listening to me? Can you hear me? Is everything all right? Stanley, this is important. The story needs you. It needs you to make a decision. It cannot exist without you. Do you understand me? Whatever choice you make is just fine. They're both correct.
What the hell?
This is one of the few endings that have credits.
I simply need you to take that
Awesome.
step forward, please.
Juice.
No one controlling
Something.
Stanley.
Aww.
Because we're
This is
above
more
it.
important than you can ever know. I need this. The story needs it. So, you hear me?
Are you
Are
there?
you there? Are you listening to this?
I like to call this the sad ending.
Okay.
The sad ending.
It's okay, I can wait. You need time to decide. Time to make sure your choice is correct. That is the best choice.
Oh, God.
It's all right. I'll wait for you to decide what's the right thing to do. Take as much time as you need.
It's kind of creepy.